Warning, stay tuned to learn how to survive this encounter with Ghostface.
Say, do you like horror movies? I love horror movies, especially the critically acclaimed sequel to my first Killing Spree by Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven. If you caught my movie in a theater, I hope you kept an eye out for me, because I kept an eye out for you. I have a special treat for you. Grab a snack, relax, and get ready to scream too. I'm coming for you just like I came for Windsor College. I'll slice and dice you and cut you like a fish. Unless you figure out how to survive, you'd better pay attention or you'll end up like this.
You're dead. This is really creepy.
Good evening, psychos and scream queens, and welcome to How to Survive, a show about making it out of your favorite horror movies without getting brutally murdered. I'm Juliet Jolly, and with me, as always, is our other horror hostess,
Kate Mancini.
Stab that like button down below if you think you will make it out alive.
And if you don't, then still leave a like, please, because we would appreciate it.
Even if you're dead. Scream 2!
Sorry. What do you think of Scream 2?
I love Scream 2, personally.
Uh-huh.
I think it drags a little bit, but it picks up a lot. And it has one of the greatest slasher set pieces I think ever been put to film.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good movie. I like it a lot. It's not my favorite sequel, but it's really good.
It has one of the best openings in a horror movie.
It's got a really good opening,
I think it's
too.
lifted from another movie. I don't know the name right now, but okay. I think it's got kind of the most random killer reveal out of them all.
It's pretty random. It's kind of out of nowhere.
Debbie Salt is not even Debbie Salt. That's
Yeah.
Billy's mom?
Yeah.
It's our Austin Powers tie-in. I know
there...
mine.
Oh, what is it?
It is shot by the same cinematographer as Austin Powers and Goldmember,
Whoa.
Peter Deming, who also shot a lot of Lynch's films.
I don't care about that shit.
Okay, well,
but he did Austin? Are you serious?
He did only Goldmember,
The
but
best one? So, they're at a theater, Jada Pinkett Smith and someone else, and then they both die. But then Sydney, she's at college, and she's with some other people too, and she's got a new boyfriend now, but is there more killings happening? Oh my god, and now her boyfriend's a dork, and it turns out it's a different person as the killer. It's not her boyfriend, it's someone else. And Randy's dead, and Gabby Loomis.
Oh, and Cotton Weir doesn't know how to shut the fuck up!
Even though it's kind of justified because he got put in jail for something he didn't do, but also he's weird, and he has a weird vibe. Maybe he should have gone to jail for having a weird vibe.
Scream 2.
Scream 2!
Let's get into the kills.
Yeah.
If you're new here, we have a rating system from 1 to 5 bones on how likely it is you will survive. 1 bone, you're dead. 2 bones, you're unlikely to survive. 3 bones, it's a 50-50 chance. 4 bones, it's easy to survive with still a chance of death. And 5 bones, if you die, you are the dumbest human being in the world and we're glad you're dead and you're stupid. Our first kill is Phil Stevens, played by Omar Epps, who is stabbed in the head after listening to weird sounds. I think this is a cautionary tale of minding your fucking business.
For sure. I have this as don't be nosy.
But also, he's being targeted on purpose.
That is true.
So,
but he stuck his ear to the door.
He would have been killed at some point, but also, why would you listen to him?
If I heard someone going,
it's crazy. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey, can you stand in that stall and make gibberish sounds? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And then they stab him. What do you have it as?
It's a 3.
Oh, me too.
Wow!
Okay, next kill.
Next kill is Maureen Evans, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, who is stabbed a bunch by Ghostface after thinking that that's her boyfriend.
What way do you have to survive it?
Okay, the second I see blood on my hands, I'm booking it. But also, this is a crazy theater. This is the craziest theater that has ever existed.
Yeah.
I had a ticket for Scream 2 and I canceled because it was Fathom Events and I heard it got fucked up. Even if the screening was fucked up, if the vibe was exactly the same, minus the kill, I would have gone.
Yeah.
You're in costumes.
It's an awesome
They're
vibe
playing
that they have
music
going on.
over the movie. They have a ghost
so
flying.
annoying, but it's awesome. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I have this as a 1. I don't think there's anything
Yes,
she really
I have
could have
a
done.
1.
Okay.
It's in an impossible situation brought on by her boyfriend not knowing how to mind his business. Just kidding, but also, yeah.
And a little bit, that is right.
Our next kill is Cece Cooper, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is stabbed and thrown from a balcony.
Yes.
Okay. I would have left the second I walked outside, but then the killer was outside.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten killed.
Yeah.
She called campus security, phone got fucked up. She should have armed herself, you know? You know what I mean? She kind of just stands around and looks. Instead of just running, she could just arm herself. But she did get a few good hits on him. I'm assuming she didn't run out of the front door because the killer only gave her enough space to go up the stairs.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know how to live in this this
I don't
situation.
think there's really much you can do. I would say she should have left the house when she got the chance.
Yeah, but there's 2 killers, remember? She probably would have gotten picked off.
Yeah.
And I think her best bet would have been to grab a weapon because there was already a killer on the loose, and this was known because of the killing at Stab.
Yeah. What do you have it as then?
I have it as a 2.
I had it as a 3, but it's probably closer to a 2.
It's pretty
I'm fine with
unavoidable
that,
when
yeah.
you're already in that situation, but I think you could take a couple precautions to even the odds, maybe. Next kill is Randy Meeks, played by Jamie Kennedy, who is stabbed in the news van by
For
Mrs.
being
Loomis.
annoying.
I am a fan of Randy.
Randy's
you are
annoying.
a Randy hater.
I hate Randy. He's so fucking annoying. He dies because he's a shit talker.
Okay, I love Randy except for the moments in Scream 1 where he goes, "Did you put the liver in the mailbox? I heard you put the liver in the mailbox." And the moment
that's
in
the
Scream
only
2
time I like him.
when he goes, "Oh, I'm British and I'm doing a voice for no
I
reason."
do hate that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't be a fucking Reddit ass bitch and you wouldn't die, loser.
Oh, wow. So, okay, my way to survive, stick with Dewey and Gail. Why would you split up? It's fucked up for him to not to stay out in the open because he goes by the van, which is like, you can't see what's happening on the other side.
Place.
Someone's in the van.
The van is the one place where a killer could be hiding,
Just stand in the middle of a field and watch out for anyone. Like you're on the phone. Stick with Dewey and Gail. I
think it's like a 4. I think he's fucking
also
stupid.
too cocky on the phone. It's really fucked up. He gives himself the opportunity to get killed. Yeah. So it's a 4 for me.
And he does get killed for talking shit.
He does.
He gets killed because he says Billy's a dumb bitch.
It's fine to talk shit to the serial killer, but also you should know you're fully safe before talking shit.
Yeah.
Our next kill is Officer Andrews, played by Philip Havel, whose throat is slit by Ghostface.
I have listed be a better cop because
I think he's a dork-ass loser.
He's a fucking bitch.
1, pick a cop car that does not have the weakest fucking windows in the world.
Also, he's like there to protect Sydney and her friend, and it's like, how are you gonna get taken out that easily?
That's true. If he wasn't being a dork, he would have probably seemed the very recognizable costumed killer sneak up to the car in the middle of the empty street. The reason he turns around is to play along with some stupid joke.
He's just bad at his job. Like, his job is to be watching out for Ghostface, and he can't fucking do that.
I have it as a 3.
I'll go with a 3, but the next one has to be higher.
Wow, okay. Our next kill is Officer Richards, played by Christopher Doyle, whose head is impaled by a pipe after getting hit by a car and driven around. And also hit by Ghostface.
Again, just be better at your job. Your job is to protect these 2 girls from Ghostface.
Yes.
Ghostface shows up and you just get fucking killed.
He sets up the joke for Officer Andrews to riff on. Shoot the gun at any point.
Yeah, it's like a 5, I think.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
I think unavoidable for him because it's really the other guy's fault that he's getting thrown around.
Yeah, but he got out.
It's unavoidable for him to live as soon as he's on top of that car. He could have killed Ghostface, but he would have been dead in a car crash. So I have it as a 3. He's a dork-ass bitch, but I think chances of actually surviving...
Okay. I think it's like a 4. He could have taken control of that situation.
I think the Ghostface being in this situation is the fault of the other guy. He would have died. I think he could have shot the gun to save
I'll give it a 3.
girls.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I still think it's a 4. But it's a 5, but we'll say it's a 3. That's fine.
Our next kill is Hallie McDaniel, played by Elise Neal, who is stabbed in the chest by Ghostface.
She couldn't do anything.
This is on Sidney.
It just,
this one's on
it
Sidney,
just comes
fully.
out of nowhere.
Keep an eye out for a guy in a costume sneaking up next to you.
Yeah, that's true. She's the one who's like, we should get out of here, you know. She's being cautious, but she also doesn't have...
She would have died anyway, I think.
True. I think, what is it? Like a fucking...
But she could also run with Sidney. She could run with Sidney because Sidney runs, and the killer decides to not chase Sidney after a few steps because, I don't know.
Because it was too much.
I have it as a 2.
It's a 2.
Okay. Our final kill is Derek Feldman, Sidney's boyfriend, played by Jerry O'Connell, who is shot in the chest by Mickey after he's tied up by his fraternity.
The only note I have for this is damn. He dies, and also while he's dying, he's like seeing his girlfriend not trust him and think he might be one of the killers, and then he dies. So it's a 1, and it's really sad.
Really sad one.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mickey.
Fucking Mickey.
Our most survivable is Randy Meeks. Fucked up for the horror movie guy to not know how to survive in one.
Yeah. He will not be missed.
He will be missed by me and other Reddit bitches. But
and
I am
other
not,
Reddit bitches
okay,
like
I'm
Juliet.
not a Reddit bitch. Just let the record show I'm not a Reddit bitch, but he'll be missed by me. Our least survivable death is Maureen Evans, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, who gets killed before any killings happen. So
sucks to be her.
I added up and averaged out all of our bones, so the average survivability of this movie is 2.38 bones.
Wow. So more survivable than the first
survivable,
movie.
It's almost 50-50, but still a chance of getting
might
killed.
Die, yeah.
So, Ghostface at the beginning of this did warn you he's coming after you, which is terrifying and scary.
Yep.
So here are our ways to survive Ghostface
Coming
killing
after you.
based on what we have just learned.
Arm yourself! No amount of throwing things at Ghostface will stop him for good. Deliver that finishing blow by ending your chase short with a bullet to the head. No gun, no worries. Make sure you're armed and ready for Ghostface to pop
A
up.
lot of people could have lived by having any sort of weapon at all.
And some did have weapons and still didn't
That
survive.
is true. Use your weapon too.
Yeah.
Use it. Don't split up. Safety is in numbers unless you're at a party where the killers are. Stick together and no one can get picked off one by one. I'm looking at you, Randy.
Fucking idiot.
You fucking loser.
Dumbass. Keep your eyes peeled. Ghostface likes to sneak around behind your back or exactly where you aren't looking. Keep an eye out until the killing spree is over.
It's crazy to not recognize that super recognizable costume in your peripheral vision, especially if you are at the tail end of a set piece. Don't risk your life. Don't risk it. Any other way to survive is in the movies. Watch Sydney.
Yeah, do what
whatever
she
Sydney does.
Be Sydney.
Another episode of How to Survive has come to a close. You survived this encounter, but to ensure you never get left on the cutting room floor, hit that subscribe button and double tap that bell button so you don't miss any future survival guides. Head over to patreon.com/thisisreallycreepy for early access and exclusive bonus content that's sure to scare. And do you have what it takes to survive Ghostface in the original Scream? To find out, click the video on screen now. Before it's too late!
Ah!